Oh my god, sorry I'm taking so long to set up. I haven't set up VTube's, this, 3D in a hot second. And it is not working. Why do you refuse to work? Why? Hello, oh, Yumi Rocks? Yummy Rocks? I assume that's Yummy Rocks. Cannot believe that this is not working. Yes. Not important. Your background. God, I'm so tired. You've been a little tired recently. You've been a little bit sleepy. What's going on? What's happening with you? Are you alive? Are you awake? Are you alive? Okay, I think because it's taking the digital mail. I was actually 600 calories yesterday and I'm ready to sleep forever. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I honestly didn't eat a lot yesterday either, so I don't blame you. I have kind of been not looking after myself. But I have to today. I have to look after myself. We can self-care together. Let's self-care together is a funny thing to say. Let's self-care together. I've been actually so fucking productive today. You shouldn't measure things by productivity, but by fucking Jove, I've been productive today. And I'm about to be even more productive. I basically have a little bit of time to kill before I go and do something. I have a little bit of time to kill before I go I'm setting up a new Sims world. And I've been setting up some other things, collecting resources and like some survival games and stuff. But mostly I just want to work on things. I'm trying to pace myself when it comes to reading because I'm gonna be traveling a bit later. So I don't really want to if I travel, I'm gonna read so much. I read like 20 pages today? Well, not a lot at all, really, in the grand scheme. But I read 20 pages. Let me go get my water, and then we can start. Also, I'm in the sitting pose, but I don't want to be in the sitting pose, because the sitting pose breaks my arm. Breaks my arm. I mean, I don't know, it looks cute. Maybe. Depending on who you ask. But Sims has been fun. Anyway, let me go very quickly to fill my water, and then we'll begin. Sorry it's taking a while. I'm trying my best. Sims is quite fun right now. I have kind of like a dark academia school thing going on. So if you hear click clacks, that is my hair. Soph, you weren't here when I was talking about this. Also, Soph, I killed Duelist yesterday. I forgot to tell you. Well, there's a whole VOD. You can go look at it. But I killed Duelist yesterday. First try too. I'll show you the screenshot. I watched it. Oh, really? Damn, you're a little VOD watcher. Alright, let me set up everything. I was proud as fuck. Thank you. Alright, where am I? Oh dear, they killed me. Oh dear. Where am I? Oh, why is it blank? That was so loud. That was so loud. Why are you not transparent? What has happened with you? Why are you? I'm sorry, but I was so proud of myself too. Where the heck is, why is this not working? Order? Kill mice trapped in the void. I know, why has it done that? Oh, I have one for Warrow though. There we go. Why are you being silly for, huh? Huh? Why are you being stupid? Why are you being dumb? Anyway, let's get on Spirit Lo-Fi Sessions and let's get this roaster kicking. Why are you blue? Because I like being blue. It defines who I am. Okay. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Oh! The game is squished again. We have... we have squished the game. Squeezed, squeezed, squanch. It's kind of funny that it was squished, actually. Roaster cooking. I'm quoting Drag Race. Have you never heard of this? The roaster cooking. But yeah, today's gonna be a chill steam, writing and reading and working on some things, doing things, eating things, working. Yeah. So it will probably be quite low maintenance as a result. But I have a lot of things I need to get done, and if I don't do them, I'm never gonna do them. One of which being a commission, which I have finished, I just need to reread over. But yes. God, I watched the VOD with some people in China. I don't know how many people I showed, but we didn't understand anything except that you did a great... Why are you showing me to the Chinese? I have no issue with the Chinese. I just don't know if they... I just don't know if they're interested in the in MissedStrange. I just don't know. Right. Right. Co-working. Oh, I did this ages ago. Damn. This is an old list. Right. You don't know about your 85 million loyal Chinese viewers? Hey, if I had 85 million loyal Chinese viewers, that would be kind of crazy. Should I start streaming on Bilibili? This will probably be 2 bursts. This will be 1 burst. Probably do 3 bursts for that. Okay. Because like I was in a changing rooms and watching the game. Like the shit was football and there wasn't anything, any other shit to do. I had to mute you though because very vulgar was typed into a translator app. Wow, she's very, very vulgar. Oh, I also need to... I need to pack my travel bag. We will kind of, maybe we break this up. Calm bag, but build short story or outline. I like Vespera though. Okay, that's okay for now. That's a good set of stuff. I like the idea of the Chinese thinking that I'm incredibly vulgar because they're entirely correct. They're entirely right. And who am I to stop them? What's like a good, like... What's brown noise? Oh, I don't like brown noise. Meditation. Cicadas. Ew! How could you enjoy that? The chimes are kind of nice. Brown noise is whenever you and I talk. Brown noise was one of those frequency fads a New Year's back. Oh. I like birds singing. I'm enjoying birds singing. I will keep up birds singing, for I enjoy birds. Yes. And also, there's no birds at the moment. But yeah, I've done so much stuff today. Hold on, let me read you my journal. I woke up. I had a shower. Hold on, shut up. I can't do every single time. I woke up at 8 o'clock. I had a shower. I went to go read in the cafe. I had a croissant, and I had a latte with nice milk, with oat milk. Then, oh, by the way, I washed my I put my laundry in the laundry machine, and then what's it called, the washing machine, and then I left. I read my book. I went back to my house at 10 o'clock because I don't live far from cats, which is good. I went back to my house at 10 o'clock. Then I hoovered the whole of downstairs and the stairs and my room and the hallway. Then I went to the balcony and I cleaned the entire balcony. I mopped, I swept, I tidied the tables, I put nice things down there. It smells nice down there now. I sorted out the potted plants that were there. I'm also gonna have some more potted plants soon down there. And I put some seed out for the birds. Hello, mate! Hi. I put some seed out for the birds as well. Then I dried my laundry and then chucked in some like pillows and stuff that needs to be washed as well into the laundry, which will be done when I leave. Then I played a bit of Sims and started sorting out some stuff for this new save file and did a little bit of CC shopping. And now I put my laundry out to dry, which I need to actually check off. I've drank my water bottle 3 times since as in like I fully depleted my water bottle 3 times since this morning, since 9 AM. Now it's 1 o'clock and I will be streaming and I will be writing and I'll be world building. I think that's a pretty good day, all things all currently. And then I'm gonna be streaming and writing for as long as I want, and then I'll probably read again, and then I gotta go. So I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm gonna visit somebody today. And so I'm gonna go away forever, and then I'll be back on Wednesday. And then I have D&D tomorrow. I'm just so sorted. My life, so good. Life good. Ride wife. Kill wife. Sad. I might make some... Considering that I'm going to be reading tomorrow, I actually want to do some candle making. I don't really know when I'll do that, though. I will not tell Goldie that you were eating like a French person. You should! What's wrong with being French? What's wrong with being French? That's how you can tell I'm not really British. Speaking of bird singing, I was so irritated when I landed last night and passed out on my floor in my room. Woke up thinking it was early because I trained myself to wake up to bird song. It was a fuck-ass bird-voiced tree frogs, and I was rushing to be wide awake at 3 AM. Now I watch stream and fighting for my life. Oh dear. Please don't fight for your life. Fight for my life. Sad. Miss wife. Ride wife. Kill the wife. But yes, I am going to be here just working, so if you want click-clack keyboard noises, I can turn my suppression off, and you guys will be able to hear them a bit better, and then we can click-clack and work on stuff. When I go and sort my room out, I will, so like, I won't, when I'm packing my bag, I won't have to leave my room, because everything is in my room, but I will be, so like, slightly AFK, so if I don't see your message, then I'm sorry. But how is your morning going? How is your evening going? I hope you're having a good time. Hello, Mary! Welcome. I'm going to take the suppression off my mic, just so you can hear the click-clacks a little bit better. Click-clack, 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 click-clack. But firstly, I've got to work on my commission. Do you guys think I type furiously? Everyone says that I type furiously. Do I type furiously? Is it furious? Sometimes. No comment. Maybe I do type furiously. Is that so bad? It's time to drink water. Okay. Oh god. Oh dear. Sorry, I did not mean to cough so much. Oh, this one isn't background transparent. I can't show you guys this commission, unfortunately. But just know that I would if I could. Also, good morning, Blake. Good morning. I don't think furiously is the word. Maybe frenetically? Frenetically. Alright, you just put words out your ass. That has associations with possession, so it seems more appropriate. Do you think I am possessed by words? Is that the way you're typing it? I'm like Alexander Hamilton if he was, mixed race. I don't know what that means. Probably gives an old man memories of Nam when you type, but very soothing fear response. What do you mean? I don't type that badly, guys. You are over exaggerating. You are making a man out of a whole meal. I don't know what that means either. What, frenetically? Stop dying, it's bad for your health. What if I want to die? Speaking of dying, I did kill one of my my friend's player characters yesterday. Good times. First time bullying, kind of nervous. First time bullying. Guys, stop saying cuss words, guys. It's inappropriate and violent.
Did I jump scare
Why are you behind me?
Yeah, I bet I did.
Why is he behind me? That was scary. Why is he behind me? I don't want him to be behind me. What the fuck? That actually scared me more. I am unshrimped. I'm actually laid back quite nice in my chair, you bitch. But like, possession could be a muse kind of thing. It's a positive, maybe. Doesn't sound positive. Sounds scarby. Sounds sticky. The Army After Hours ghost is still here with you. Oh my god, the Army After Hours ghost. I wish I was a ghost. It'd be so cool if I was a ghost. When you guys think that'd be awesome. Who is this for? Stream streak! Oh, yeah! I'm about to flame the fuck out of you in DMs. Well, I don't have Discord open because it's distracting. This is you, by the way. That's what you sound like. I'm not listening. I'm not listening. I'm not sending you any more women. No! Wait, I'm sure we can negotiate. I'm sure we can negotiate. Don't be rash. Devastating impersonations already. I know. Also, I should start my timer. Jeez Louise, I am distracted. Right, 20 minutes to read over this script. Sounds the remaining of this message can have been redacted because Major cannot say that. Sounds sticky. Sometimes I do commissions. This is not a slight on my clients. And sometimes I go, man, I'm really writing this shit. This will be attached to my name forever. And don't get me wrong, clientele, I love you. I will do anything for you. Sometimes I wonder, in a couple of years, my footprint is gonna be diabolical. It's gonna be really bad. And it's not your fault. It's my fault. But I'm just putting that out there. It's my fault. How many words are supposed to be again? That's 500. How many was it supposed to be? 1,000. Okay. Me when I wrote the word shaft instead of penis in the writing com for the first time. You should be describing, if you're writing smut, you should be describing every part of the body in vivid detail, but the idea of writing the word penis just sounds yucky to me. I don't think I've ever wrote the word penis in smut. Penis! Excuse me, I studied science for like 14 years. Cringe! I was like, sir, that is what it is. What do you mean change it? I need to double space everything here. I hate double spacing. Grr, grr, grr. I hate double spacing. Yeah, but like, you don't put the word penis and stuff. I studied science for 14 years and all I got was vocabulary too formal for writing smart. Look, just don't say penis. Just say like shaft or just say like... And to be fair, you don't need to type the word penis when you're writing smart. Because like, I've seen like smart written like 2 ways. I wish smart in commercial books was good. Anyone ever read a commercial book and been like, damn, this shit is bad? The people on AO3 honestly are cooking and should be, like, commercial smut is so sanitized and it is so... It's got the 50 Shades of Grey effect where, like, the guy says something and you're like, ew. You know what I mean? Cat has been rage baited for today. I wibbled her, then I got a particular itchy itch for her. Wibbled? What do you mean wibbled? Leave that cat alone! Leave that guy alone! I'm gonna get involved in a second. Don't say penis, just say raging lust boner. I've had some pretty embarrassing, cringe ways of saying the word penis, though, when I've written fics. So just putting that out there. I've written bad stuff. I mean, she has been wibbled. What does being wibbled mean? What is... I can't even... Oh! Oh dear. I cannot fathom. Oh dear. What happened to my body? I actually didn't see what happened. I'm just slowly sort of floating down. Oh well. 74 roses from Blake. Yippee! Possibly more roses than me. Double spacing, that's what I was doing. God, I'm getting so distracted. 1.5? It's for better reading, because it's an ASMR script. Okay. Your mom just did a flip and jiggles. No big deal. Yeah, no big deal. Strange, I'm so sorry about yesterday. Don't say sorry, Karika. You're fine. You were busy. I don't mind raiding into people and they're, like, doing stuff. Don't worry. You had your own thing going on. But it's nice to see you as well. Sorry, I'm going through this ASMR script and I realize that I am bad. Do I have an example ASMR script? I found out my alerts weren't even working. Oh, dear. That will do. I was gonna say, because, your streams are very, very put together. So I was very surprised when your alarm thing didn't go off. But usually when I raid people, I don't particularly worry too much about notifications and stuff. And usually I dip out quite fast. Not because I don't want to stay and watch the stream, but because for me, I need to be doing my stream self-care, like, pretty soon after. But I appreciate you. Exactly. Exactly. That's okay. I appreciate it. How have you been doing? I hope you've been doing well. Or not. Strange, check pets? I will check pets. Where is the wibbled? The wibble. No! No! Get your hands off that cat! Oh, it's so cute though. I've wibbled the cat. So cute. Amazing. I remember one of my friends banning was banned from saying cock out loud within the group chat. She said it once, and when we verbally jumped her, she just goes, "The fuck do you want me to say? Member?" Oh my god, member. He's memberingly. Do you remember the 21st line of September? Da, 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 da. I was chasing the light away. Yeah. Standing in the mirror. Yeah. 21st September. Yeah. Never was a cloudy day. Yeah. Standing in the mirror. Yeah. 21st September. Just going through and formatting the way I should be formatting. I've been doing good. I actually did some rework for my lore. It's the same story, but more technology-based. Technology-based? You know what? I kind of fuck with that. I've been working on 2 wildly different settings currently. I've been working on one setting that is very like dark and grungy, that were very vampire based, which is what I'm working on today. And then I have my setting for my Wilderfeast one, which is a lot more like high fantasy, like Kipo, like and I think that's gonna be exciting. From day to day, I think of Schlong is pretty good. It's a little goofy and non-threatening. Schlong is pretty non-threatening, yeah. I don't think I've ever been intimidated by someone's Schlong. But I feel like, yeah, if you're banning people from saying words, it's If you're banning people from saying words, they're probably just gonna find worse things to say. While we were playing Deadlock the other day, I did say to my friend that I was going to, and I quote, find an orifice, it doesn't matter which one, this is very important specification, and I was going to tear them like a cheese string from that orifice. You know? Nice! Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting the last of these done. Yeah, it's also a bit of sad word, especially since Strange suffers from massive slongitis. I've heard it's chronic and crippling. Yeah, my penis is just too too big sometimes. Isn't that an issue that people have where people actually, the blood rushes, like people can die. Like it's people. No, not die. Sorry. Like the idea that your dick is. Shut the fuck up, everybody. I'm trying to think. When you're, I'm trying to edit words and talk. It's quite difficult. But like your dick can be so big that when you get a boner, like all the blood rushes to the area, and then you like faint. Yes, medical condition bad. I mean, yes. I think I mentioned this in the stream once, but since I'm exempt from the military, yeah, that'll do it. I think you have mentioned that you're exempt before. 14 pages of script, to be fair, it's double spaced. Okay, ASMR is difficult. Especially ASMR, I'm not particularly... Ironically, I find that I'm better at writing a male voice when it comes to, like, actual prose. But when it comes to, writing ASMR, I much prefer to write female. It's very strange. Nice. It's very strange. Debilitating flop boner. God, I hate doing double space, but it looks nice with scripts. It does look really nice with scripts. Oh shit, this is not on my right email address. Fuck. I've got to make a copy. Shit. But the thing is, by the way, I just realized when I submit my document for... Okay. I was thinking about this because I was kind of dooming about it, but I decided I'm not going to doom about it. When I submit my stuff for the competition, obviously I want to be able to show it off. The issue is with that is that I'm gonna have to show you my name and stuff. But to be fair, I have a pen name in general, so I should be okay. Because I do want to keep my... I don't mind going by my pen name. I don't think you're gonna be like, oh my god. Let's share with others. Let's share it with me. If I just put my name. Also, hi! Hi, Bladed, hello! Keyboard noise, let's go. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Nearly done with ASMR script. I literally... just stab them if they know who you are. Like, I'm not gonna stab people. I don't mind. Again, I told you, I don't mind, I don't particularly mind too much. You said ASMR and it summoned me from the woodworks. I'm working on a script. I can't show the script because it's for commission, but I am working on one. It's quite nice. Can I open? Sick. Yeah, and then I'm gonna work on some more world building stuff as well. I'm gonna... what did I put the order as? Oh, I'm gonna pack my bag after this. I'm gonna be around my room packing my stuff for my visit, so I don't forget. Because I need like medication and stuff, and I need to sort it out. Okay, I can't. Why did I do this on the wrong account? It's actually made my life so much more difficult. How do I? If I download it as a Microsoft Word, sure. Then if I upload it here, I don't know. How does this work? I just spent all that time formatting it. I'm actually so peeved. Oh wait, I can just copy paste everything. Am I stupid? I'm actually so dumb sometimes. I just doomed over nothing. I was like, bro, this idiot hasn't heard of copy paste. What a dumb idiot. Only because I want to send the client the link so that they can comment on it, but I don't want them to have my real name, obviously. So. Also, hi Sword! Hello! Be nice to Strange, bruh. I've never been nice to myself. You won't believe what cast I've made a D&D character with finally. Sorcerer. But also, be careful talking about D&D because I just killed the person. So I killed someone's player character yesterday in D&D, and I'm seeing them today. It's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna message this person now. Hi there. Do you remember a little number from when way back called Arcane Puppeteer? No way! Oh my god! You made an Arcane Puppeteer? Oh my fucking god! I haven't looked at that document in ages. Should we find out what I made Arcane Puppeteer? I think I sent this question to him. Let me double check. Let me send my commission off, okay? Put it away at first draft. That you can take a look over and suggest any edits. Apologies again. Look, and if you need any extensions, anything fixed up or changed, right, and then I sent him the link. He should have edit access. If he doesn't, shitting, crying, hurting myself. Not actually. Ah, ha 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 ha. I always told you I wanted to make one, never had a chance until now. That's very nice. Thank you for the hydrate stuff. And unshrimp. Okay then, you don't have to be nice to Strange as long as you're not mean. Just be Strange. Exactly. But yes, I haven't actually seen, hold on, I'm gonna double check there's nothing incriminating on there for Arcane Puppeteer. I think it will be on my, oh, it has my pen name on it. That's fine, I can do that. Yippee! Yippee! It has my pen name on it. I don't think my actual name comes up at all on it. That's good. I'm just gonna type my name in. Okay, lovely, 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 lovely. Okay. You guys want to see something while we take a short break? Let's just take a 5-minute break. Yeah, we'll do 7 minutes. You gonna eat? Alright, night-night, girlie. I generally need to play dead for at least 2 days. I know you've been tired. Go to sleep. Let's take a look at oh my god, Arcane Puppeteer really, really fast. Rest well, Saf. Rest well. That stream yesterday was so short. Okay. Let me just very slightly move this. I haven't actually moved stuff like around like this in a while. Yeah, no chance of incriminating myself if I just do this. Right. This was Arcane Puppeteer. Wow. I haven't. Look at my nice formatting too. I used to format so nice. But yeah, this is a class that I made. This is the only thing that annoys me, that this goes over to the next page, but I just couldn't fix it. But this is one of the homebrew classes that I made. It's 14 pages. It is an entirely homebrew thing. I'd have to leave a lot of the mechanics up to the DM's discretion, as a handful of stuff confuses me. This was pre-Artificer after all. Exactly. This was made, let me just very quickly double check that it's not going to dox me as well. When was this made? Is it help? File. Details? Okay, it doesn't dox me, thank God. 2021, you are wrong. You are wrong, it was not made in 2021. This was made, actually, we're actually kind of near the anniversary of it. This was made on the 24th of July, created on the 29th of August 2020. This was a long time ago that I made this, damn. And then it was last modified in 2021, which was probably when we were playing Casa Strahd. Gah, I know, I used to have a penchant for making homebrew stuff. I should actually do it more. Anyway, Arcane Puppeteer, pretty simple. Ever watched Naruto? There's that one, you know, the people who use the puppeteer stuff? You can do that in D&D. I created this by my own hand. All the ones that I found were really shit, and were really, like, either really bare bones or just really feature bloated. I tried to make it like Artificer, to my understanding. It's kind of like if Artificer and Bloodhunter had a baby. That's kind of the best way I can describe it. But yeah, this was very nicely formatted. It had like it's a D8 class, equipment. You have like trunks of marionettes. So you have Appendix A, which Appendix A is down here. So this was like, yeah, this is actually really pretty, the way the magic items worked, how I managed to do that. I do not have the energy for this nowadays, for formatting. I'm very simple. But it is fun to build stuff like this. Like, I haven't really built D&D homebrew. I have a little bit of D&D fatigue. Like, my current campaign's really lovely, and I really like it, but I will not be running D&D after this campaign. But, yeah, you got all this stuff. No shame using this format as a template. Oh, yeah, you should just, yeah, as in, like, if you want to take stuff from this, like, I've used this, like, as a, when I made the Ranger one, too, that I never finished. When I took stuff from this, yeah. But yeah, these boxes, all this pretty stuff. I worked so hard on this. These are all the abilities you could take. Yeah, you said you were done with D&D after our campaign wrap. That was almost like 4 years ago. Yeah, I lied. Because I was running Casa Strahd, right? And then I'm running Wanderlost, my space game at the moment. But yeah, it is, You're right, I didn't stick to my word. I just really liked the concept of Spelljammer. I think, because I've kind of done like the big 3 genres in D&D, where it's like, I've done Gothic, I've done like the classical, like, Baby's First campaign. These are completed campaigns, by the way. I've had my little anime games, and then now I have my space game. So, like, I have, like, a good repertoire of, like, different campaigns I've ran. So I feel like I've had my fill. D&D creates a surprising amount of fatigue, considering how often the characters rest in a game. But I'm gonna run Wilderfeast next. I actually want to run some co-op D&D stuff, or like co-op, like Oracle-based D&D, or like tabletop in general. Ingratiating that, like, the roleplays that I do. I was thinking about just, like, starting one in the Discord server once I have an understanding. Have you done a modern day fantasy one? I'm doing my first recently, playing a Loxodon pugilist who's literally an underground wrestler type of fella. I've never done a modern game. The only modern campaign I've done is Monster of the Week, and that was a 2-shot that I ran. But you can see me swiveling in my chair. I just noticed. But I've never done like a modern campaign. I don't think I ever would. V has actually been looking at like Obajima. I recall you praising Once the Week heavily. It's a really good system. I do want to run. I do want to run Girl by Moonlight. My friend is running Mothership. He's gonna be running that on I think Thursday, the 30th. And I'm gonna ask him how that goes because I think I'd play Mothership. I don't think I'd run it. I think I'd play it. Urban Vanity TTRPG systems are one I need to check out. You should check out. Actually, I bought this as an anniversary gift for V. There is one called Obajima. If you really like Ghibli and like, I think Ponyo is the best idea for the aesthetic. It's quite expensive. When I have the PDF and I have the physical book actually. Yes, I have it's really good. I think you really like it. I think it's one of the best systems. If you perchance want, my time is up, but this is what I will end this off with. If you perchance would like to read it, but have no way to read it, just ask me. I'm very resourceful. And that is all I can say on the matter. I am a collector of lore, and I will show you the lore that I have. Okay! 8-minute break over. It's time to pack my bag. Ah, the library. Yes, the library. I'm being dead ass though, if you ever need anything and you, especially in the realm of literature that I can acquire, for I have quite the repository of literature, then please ask, especially with tabletops, because I believe that, what is the thing that the Ultra Dev said? Culture does not exist only for those who can afford it. If you're intrigued, give it a shout, and I think you would really enjoy it. Facts. Yes. I believe heavily in what he says with that. Damn, yeah, but you feel a lot. Anyway. Spit your shit indeed, my sister. It's such a bar. It's such a good bar. Everybody already knows you can transmit your thoughts directly into our minds. We don't need to talk about it. That's true. That's true. Anyway. Let me, I'm going to turn my model off for a second. I'm probably going to have just a very, like, quiet, break, to just pack my bag. You'll probably hear me in the background. Hold on, can I actually, like, pause my model? I wonder if I can actually, like, pause the tracking. Yay! My Waterstones account is back! Wait, that was not the right button. I accidentally put the wrong email address on my Waterstones account, and I emailed them being like, please, I have like £50. Yo, book account. I know, I was so sad. I'll be lurking around. Delightful to catch you again. It's delightful to catch you again too. And if you do want any tabletops and stuff, please ask. And if you want to talk about tabletops and whatever, please do. I'll probably be opening some slots for like tabletop things too. Hi, Marion. Hello. Yeah, is it like an idol? Like, if I leave, it's gonna do things. I should poke you again. Has been a hot minute. Feel free to do so. I'm off for the summer holidays, and so I'm a little bit more... I am shit at replying, as you know, but I will respond. Because I've actually been talking to like a couple of, I want to say old friends. Old mates, is what I'd say. Old mates. Old mateys. Damn strange. Hello. Anyway, let me pack my bag for... Am I show off the design for the Arcane Puppeteer I made? He's an Earth Justice. Well, now you have to. Add me to the old mate list. Those are popping out. My boobs. My boobs. Baron, are you complaining? You complain because I can just go away. Speaking of, I do need to... Oh! The void. I have a button that just sends me to the void. Love that. Okay. Let me... Oh, hello. You can suck my hand. Some people are into that. I say some people. Me! Love the void button. I didn't mean to have the void button. I don't know why this takes me to the void. Anyway, I'm gonna very quickly pack my bag for when I go out today, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Do I have any, like, BRB? No complaining here. I know, it's gonna be quite sad that I've gone away now. The fuck, your Discord status? Planet of Bass reference? I'm pretty sure. Women are my favorite guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a reference. I'm gonna be changing it soon, I think. Yeah, the void button should be a premium reward. What, just making everything black? Okay, let me pack my bag. I need... Okay, I had a list. Let me go to my other room and very quickly grab everything. I'm just admiring the curves, you know me. Am I in your bag? I don't think I'm gonna fit. Honey, I don't think I'm gonna fit. If not, I should be. Well, I'm staying overnight at a boy's house. I know. Scandalous. Enlarge, reduce. I wish my penis would do that. Toothbrush, wipes. Oh, medication. I'm gonna get my wash bag. Wipes. Who said something? Hold on. Oh, hello, Mastiff. Hi. My medication is in here. I love co-working. I love streaming to just like be productive. Sorry, I am back. I did not mean to go into the other room. I'm neglecting my followers and they all hate me. They think that I'm stinky. Do you guys think I stink? The options are no and no. You do not get to pick anything else. That's a vibe, you know. I would do that on calls with friends, but it ends up being the opposite. I'm a little bit more of a scatterbrain these days. Yeah, I mean, it's more just like the idea of like getting stuff done. Stop smelling me. Because like I have a lot of time before I need to go to this person's house. So mostly it will just be writing, but I feel like if I do it now, I won't have to worry so much, you know? Like it's just getting rid of the... You know, because sometimes I'm streaming and I'm like, oh my god, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. And I'm like, wait, I can just do that. Like, what really actually stops me from just doing that? Like, genuinely. Nothing. Nothing stops me from doing that. Oh no, your followers are not going to want to watch that? I couldn't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not streaming for you, I'm streaming for me. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? Antiperspirant. Is this gonna fit in here? Oh my god, it fits! If it fits, I sit. Also, sorry for not reading chat. I am very emboldened by my thingy. Of course you don't stink. This is the hypest bag stuffing action on bag stuffing action. Oh, hello, Master. What's going on? Well, have a great day, stream. I just got back from, Got to get back to work. Oh, I'm sorry I missed it, Mastiff. I hope you're having a great day. Mastiff, I know you probably went. I'll message him. I'll message him some of the world building stuff I'm working on for my new setting, because I'm working on something new. Okay, what else does a woman need? I don't need to smell. Well, I do need to smell, but I don't need to smell. Nail clippers. I'll paint my nails before I leave. You stink of flowers. Positive. Exactly. I do smell quite nice. I do smell very clear. Back to haunt your ass a 15th time? No, you're not haunting me. You're haunting me with your whiteness, Brian. Okay. My wash bag is done. My wash bag is done. Now I need to pack underwear. How scandalous. A scandalo in the Santale. I need my wash bag. I like to be prepared when I go to people's houses, so I have like wash bags and stuff. I don't like to abuse their hospitality so much. Like I don't like certain toothpastes. Do you guys ever get this? You guys just don't like certain toothpastes? Is that a me thing, maybe? I have a bit of a toothpaste thing where it's like I can't stand it. Tell us more about your underwear. Shut up. I don't want to talk about my underwear. No, I'm entirely with you. Some toothpaste has a funky texture aftertaste that is Blair. Exactly. Like, it's just, oh god, it's so awful. It's so bad. So I always buy like this, like, I like this fancy one that I buy. It is genuinely quite fancy. Like, there's no need for it to be so fancy. It's a little bit more expensive than standard, but I cannot... I'm gonna be so disgusting. I cannot brush my teeth without this toothpaste. I cannot do it. It will not happen. Okay, I need like a relatively big bag for travel. I need clothes. This AI ad just said, do it. I do have rules like normal girls. I think that's a bad thing. Normal girls don't have rules. I'm a normal girl. You are a regular guy. You can enter a space. You are a regular guy. Okay, maybe not that specific. No, you're a strange girl. I know. I'm a strange girl. But yeah, I cannot do certain things without certain toothpaste. I tried to use punctuation and fucked that up. I know, I'm sorry, I couldn't read it. I feel bad when I can't read your messages, Blake, because I'm like, damn. I don't want him to feel stupid. Okay, I need... How much underwear does a girl need? Don't answer that. Imagine taking your chances with whatever toothpaste your hosts use. Like, what if they make their own and it's like cinnamon and vodka? It's not that. It's just like, it's the actual texture of toothpaste irritates me. Like, one of my like depression things, like genuinely, was that I struggled to brush my teeth, because like obviously when you've been vehemently depressed and you forget to do basic hygiene. Me too, girl. Like, I was so vehemently depressed I literally forgot how to, like, I just completely didn't brush my teeth. And so what I did instead is that I kind of had to like, you learn this in like DBT therapies and stuff, but what you need to do when you're depressed is make the task either 1, smaller, or 2, find a way to do the task that minimizes it being so difficult. So hello, Rom. Hello, Elf. Can't talk, I'm on the train, Elf. Have a nice stream, Elf. Alright, damn. Saying Elf with a hard E. How does one acquire underwear? I'm like looking at my underwear drawer and I'm like, this won't do. There's so much underwear, Jesus. I don't think I wear all of this. Why is there so much? Definitely can't use that. Is this socks? Indeed. 2 pairs of socks. The ones I'm wearing today and the ones I will wear tomorrow. So much underwear. So much. Oh, you don't have to. I feel stupid when I do something and then 20 minutes later realize there was an easier way to do that. Oh, Blake, no. You're making me sad. Blake. Why is it like I was a ghost? Blake. Blake. Ooh. Using someone else's stuff just feels wrong. Also, I want to use as much of my own as I can. I guess. It's not really like the idea of using someone else's stuff. It's that I just don't trust people. Well, and then I need jammers. I'm not bringing my towel. He said that he had some. Saying elf once is a term. Saying elf 5 times in one sentence seems a little bit targeted. It does. Elf that many times. Oh boy. How to acquire underwear? Tell me your size and address and I'll give you some. Maren, don't be like that. Don't be silly. Okay. I don't need 2 sets of lounging clothes. I feel like I'm going about everyone. I can't stand the feeling of a dirty mouth, so brushing my teeth was one of the few things that depression couldn't take away. No, I could shower when I was depressed, but I couldn't brush my teeth. And so what I did is that I combined showering and brushing my teeth. I think we talked about this. I combined the both of them together into one thing. Also, thank you for the luck, Blake. I'll see you when I see you next. Is elf a verb or an adjective? Can we use elf as every word in a sentence? I don't think you can. It's not, it's both, is it not? Oh, I do that when I'm in a rush too. Yeah. Also, hello, Elodie. No, I just do that all the time. Would elven not be the adjective? No, because elven's also a language, so it's a noun. It's like a proper noun too. Okay, I have clothes. I actually want another shirt. Why did I close it? I want another shirt. And then... Watch streak 33. Oh my god. Oh my god! He has a watch streak of 33! Showering, brushing your teeth, and peeing. Finished up everything in one go. Yeah, so that's so real. Okay. I want to tell you this right now. This might be a little bit TMI. I never understood how people could pee in the shower until I started doing it. And I was like, oh my fucking god, this is life-changing. It's a little bit TMI, but...
Let's try it out. Elf. Did everyone understand that?
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Elf. Ugh, elf. Rom, get out of here, you stinky boy. You stink. You smell. Yeah, scram. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna charge my power bank. So, even if I bring a backpack, I also bring a tote as well. I'm just that sort of girl. And then, do you ever do this? I put clothes in my backpack in the order that I'm going to take them out in. Is this a weird thing? Maybe I'm a weirdo. Like, you put it in your backpack in the same order that you put them, like, you're gonna take them out. Like, pajamas will go at the top, because, like, for me, I'm not getting changed just yet. Pajamas will go at the top. Not even 17 minutes into the stream and Scram has been declared. Scram! Okay. My bag is packed. Yay! I'm gonna pack it later. I'm so smart. And then I can leave the bag under my desk, actually. Because I'll be leaving. Not soon, but in general. And then that means it will be there. A Holland run by a human and an elf couple. Call that a Heffenwelping. Oh god. Health. 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 Health, 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 health. Oh my god, there's something in the charger. Oh dear. No wonder I threw the cable away. Okay, you gotta go in the bin, charger. I'm sad. Where is my power bank? It's here. Power bank, power bank. Power banco. You on charge? Put you on charge, so stop charging. God, that was terrifying. And yeah, I think I might make a candle after stream. I'm just not. I need time to fill, and so I'm like, damn, what do I do? I feel like making a candle is like the next logical step. A candle? Yeah, I have a candle making kit. Make a candle? Yeah, I have a candle making kit. Why are you guys like so shocked by this? Sick. Yeah, I might do it. I'll share my process. I have like wax seals. I have quills I can use. Tell us. I will. I will be truthful. Strange. What will we be using it for? To give to my friends. Marin, you're so dirty-minded. Start watching a new anime? No. Mage, I don't have the fucking attention span for that. Do you know what I will do? I'll make a candle and I'll load up Sims. I'll finish my save file. And then by the time it hits about maybe 6 o'clock, I'll start making my way over. Or, I'm very, very blessed actually. I can go sit in the park and read and have a bit of lunch. Speaking of lunch, I should go eat. Fuck. Damn, I forgot. I should go eat. I should have a bit of lunch. Is this just an off thing? Very left field. I've been a lot more crafty recently. Future comes last, candle can be later. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll go eat now. I'll go get like a little snack or something for like 5 minutes and I'll come back. What do we have for lunch? I have some vegan yogurt. Need a snack? I would love a snack. But I have some vegan yogurt that I'm going to partake in. And then, when I come back, I'll start world building for my vampire setting. Teleports himself to you. Bite me. Bite me. I don't think I can... Ironically, you say bite me after I talk about my vampire setting. Okay, let me go and have something to eat. I'll do a very quick break in the meantime. You're going to have to toss me. You have to fight me. I'm going to sort out my... Actually, before I go on break, I'm going to sort my water settings thing out so I can actually activate my card. Let me activate my water settings card. Yay, I get to complete my registration. Guys, what's my name? I accidentally spelled my last name wrong. Like incredibly wrong. Okay, I'm gonna join this. Preferred shop. I am 16 years older. I'm a lot older than 16, thank you. I have 3 stamps. Oh, this is peak. So every £10 you get, you have 3 stamps. You get stamps. When you get 10 stamps, then you get like credit for a book. Can you add this to your wallet? Oh, it just scans the card. Oh, okay. Is there a way I can have this like on my Like, like on my phone? Hold on. This reminds me, I've got a stamp card for a local nerd shop. I need to go grab some Pokemon cards again. Yeah! Waterstones. Is it like a... Yeah, there's like a Plus app. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm such a nerd downloading the Waterstones app. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't use this app. Hunting down a full art, dealing in Swordsburg. All my students love talking about Pokemon with me, and I'm like, I seriously couldn't care less, but I have like a bunch of like old Pokemon cards that I give them as like rewards. It's actually very cute. I'm still working at that same school in September. I'm very excited to go back and start working in it. Because a lot of the students there need help. It's okay, I can educate you. I also know a lot about, like, Pokemon cards in general. Yeah, I'm 7 stamps away from... 7 stamps away from my next card. This is good news. This is good news, Mark. We can finally be bees. Might as well actually get the Boots app. I think I have the Superdrug. I should get a Greg's app. Oh, I go to Greg's like every day. I should get the Greg's app. Oh my god. I just feel like I'm just sorting out stuff I shouldn't. I shouldn't be needing to sort out. Okay. Let me actually go take my Superdrag. It's like drag, but to the next level. Anyway, I'm gonna go take my break. Oh my god, I can't believe I posted that like 10 minutes ago and then I forgot to take it. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay, I'll be back. I'll take my break. I'm gonna go eat something. And then I will return and then I'll do some well burning on my vampire stuff. The wig turns blonde. My wig! Anyway, see ya! Oh my gosh! The elf has returned! The elf returns. What's actually, I'm gonna control Z that, as opposed to doing everything else. How was your break? Did you have a good break? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Wah! Holy fuck! Holy shit! Elf is back. I know, I had a very good break. I just ate blueberries, I got myself a Pepsi, took some rubbish out of my room. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. I got my water stones normalized and fixed. And now, I get to write about vampires. Vampires! Vampire! She woke me up with her cute voice. Don't call my voice cute and luscious curves. I am curvy, but I'm not cute. I'm evil. I'm evil and I'm bad and I don't have a cute voice. I refuse to be complimented. Being complimented is cringe. Oh, Meredith, you're not working today, by the way? It's so weird to have some time off to myself as well, currently. I know it's like a weird thing to say. You do have a pleasant voice, but you're not evil. You can when you want to be, but like, ontologically, not evil. Inherently good. I haven't seen the word ontologically in a while. I was like, damn. What did that word mean? I am quite evil. Oh my god, this was the first draft of that fanfiction I wrote. I was working, yes, but I got up sooner and finished sooner too. Oh, nice! That's pretty good. You work from home sometimes? I'm just going through and deleting some of my things. Oh dear, this is just smart. No, I work at home. Work at work, not from home. Ah, I see. Makes sense. You recall my nerd ass did English language. That is true. You little English language nerd. Anyway. I honestly might be able to do some study today. Says you, but a bigger literature nerd. I am a literature nerd. I also have the pleasure to hear that evil dripping voice. That's true. I can sound evil. Where is this? It's not here. Oh, this does indeed have comments from me on it. You know what? You're gonna see my pen name eventually, so why don't I just show you? I had a concept a while for basically a like a vampiric sort of setting. And I kind of ran with it like conceptually, but I honestly, why isn't it like centered? So weird. You're gonna see my pen name anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I had like a vampire setting I was working with. I'm gonna make the window a little bit easier to see for you guys. Sorry if the text is a bit small. It basically, I just need to show it to you like this and like this. But yeah, I have like a vampire setting thing I was working on. And the kind of main premise is, I got very intrigued by like the idea of, instead of world building like a whole world, like a whole town, like a whole like a universe with like histories and like gods and shit, I kind of give myself the challenge of like, why not if I just world build like something very small, like a city. So like the actual map, this map, it's very like bare bones basic. Like, I think I can find it on here. No, I want to show the people. I want to show the people. Hi, stranger, you gonna lurk and do co-work? Yay! Work with me. Quite literally, work with me. Lies of P. It's very... Yeah, did you see that? Did you see the Lies of P stuff? Hold on, I'm trying to find the picture so I can, like, show it to you. Here we go, here we go. A Vespera. I had, like, an idea of the way it, like, looks and everything. So, like, you don't have to worry too much about this area. But, this main sort of thing is that I wanted to work... I just wanted to work on, like a smaller area, like, to work with. Because originally I was going to run this as a one-shot, and then I got kind of involved in the world. I think I was talking about this, but I'm currently doing a roleplay set in this world that I made. Or, like, this town, this city that I made. And the main kind of idea is, I'm playing, like, a lady who's, like, a thrall to an actual vampire lord. And I wanted to sort of work on her a little bit. And, like, the idea of, like, what thralldom is, etc. I'm trying to do work, but it's a slog. We'll take breaks. Don't force your brain to do it. I'm just gonna write a little bit on, like, thralldom and stuff, I think. I agreed to read someone's first few chapters for a novel and I am drowning on unnecessary exposition. Oh dear. I had a little bit of an issue with that when I was reading Sanderson's work too, so I understand how that feels. Let me work on her, you wish. I did do a sketch of her the other day. I sent it to a friend actually. Let me save her. So I can show you. Show me? I will, I'm getting there. Okay. So this is one of those... This is a sketch that I did of her the other day. She's very, very pretty. I like her a lot. She's very... Sorry, it's like a weird angle. Her skin needs to be a little bit more tan. She has experienced the sun, so she's a little bit more tan than most. But she's pretty. I definitely didn't steal, like, from Verso's design or something to have, like, the streak through the hair, because, like, blah, blah, blah. But she's an old lady. Oh, I love the hair. I know. This was, like, very, very sketch, because I need to work on her. The main, like, deal with the roleplay currently is that she's a knight, but she's a bit of an alcoholic. A cougar, then. She's not that old. She's, like, in her 30s. But she's like a very much, I said like that, she's like kind of like the Hound a little bit. The Hound was as a woman. And also she has an absolute sailor mouth. She has memory issues, a sailor mouth. She's really cool with a sword. She's missing a couple of her fingers. She's lovely. She's just a bit rude. I love how rude she is though. She makes me giggle. I like playing, I very much do like playing characters that are very, like, blunt and honest, like, to the point. Like, I love a good stoic knight when it comes to D&D, for example. It's full of this kind of things, like, I used his larger legs to quickly catch up the shorter person. Oh, God. That's awful. That's awful. I get what you mean, where it's like, it's just too much. Also, very quickly... Sorry, I'm looking into something that I don't want you guys to see. Because it will just dox me. Dox you, dox you, dox you! Okay, there we go. Get doxed, idiot. Anyway, shall we add to some of the thralled stuff then? I think we just have expanding on thralls. Because that's what I would like to do. Where is my thrall stuff? This is like the actual way it works, but I don't really want that. Here we go. Okay. I'm putting that in a notepad so I can see what I've changed and what I've kept as well. Let me add that now. I do really enjoy... Okay. I do genuinely, it's kind of a shame that I don't get to see it as much. It's because I do genuinely enjoy, like, reading over people's works, but I know that I'm very not hypocritical, I'm very hypercritical of people's stuff. Because I feel like, for example, I don't actually like the way that Brandon Sanderson does certain pieces of writing. I feel bad. I like him generally as an author, but sometimes he types shit, and I'm literally, or like he writes stuff, and I'm literally like, this literally didn't need to be said. But like, yeah, I do feel like kind of, it's difficult to like kind of temper both of them sometimes. So I try my best to not be super hypercritical. Sorry, I have people talking to me and I'm like, please, I need to work. Okay, here we go. I actually need to put a timer on, damn. Okay. And then if I do that, and then I very quickly put myself into a disturb. Apollo cheese. I love saying Apollo cheese. Right, how long do we have? The speed of strange is ASMR nice on the ears with a keyboard clacking. Is it actually? I think people... I want to do 2 sessions of this. I think genuinely, I thought it was like kind of an issue, like how fast I type. Okay, I have to get my physical notes out too, and then we can kind of go from there. So I'm going to very quickly move the timer, like, there, where you can see it. Okay. Yeah, I never really know if people enjoy these streams. Which is like a bad thing, but yeah. But I have notes and stuff about thralls. I kind of want to have a whole section dedicated to it. I've never used the document tabs. Save it as a Google Doc? Oh dear. Hold on. Let me just very quickly. I don't know how this is gonna like look. I made it a Word doc, am I stupid? Yeah, how do tabs work? I don't know. There's some parts of Google Docs I've never interacted with before. Okay. God, I feel so stupid. Anyway. God, I'm so dumb. Let me close my door. Okay. I wrote a little bit about the nature of enthrallment, okay? Oh, it just adds tabs. Oh, I'm so silly. Where is enthralled? Nature of enthrallment. There we go. Let's just put you in a new section. Okay, let me reread. Let's do a reread. Also, why the fuck does it do that? Is it because of how zoomed in I am? No? What? What is happening? This is taking up precious writing time! But yeah, it's like a cool vampire setting. It's kind of cringe. But being cringe allows me to be free, so, like, what can you do, you know? You have to be a little bit cringe sometimes to exist in this fuck-ass world. If I zoom in, like, 1, can you actually read it? Oh! It's very zoomed in, but yeah. Oh well, I don't care. Okay. I'm just rereading aspects of it. Son servant. A Thor is the eyes and the ears of their lord, able to traverse and interact where they cannot. The creation of a Thor is known as enthrallment, though obviously it's called enthrallment, you stupid bitch. Though different terms differ among different classes of people, the embrace by covenant, etc. Being enthralled does make you more likely to follow the whims of your lord, but is not necessarily hypnosis. It occurs through exposure, sometimes even repeated, to vampiric blood, neural signatures, and emotional imprinting. I feel like it's just a vampiric blood thing. I don't know why I wrote all that. Over time, the Thor's body begins synchronizing itself with vampire's altered biological state, often that was a mistype. Seeding or gaining powers their lord is acquired. As is customary, a vampire biting with intention is what creates a Thor. Yeah, I don't like the thing of like vampires accidentally turning people into other vampires. Well, not accidentally, but like biting somebody, blah blah. I feel like it has to be a bite with the intention of making someone a vampire, or like a Thor. Thors, similarly to their lords, suffer greatly from bloodlust and can be satiated with the blood of the living. It's for this reason that Thors stay close to professions that require killing or or to their lords. I hate writing redundancies. Since there is such a dynamic of control, Thors are seeded or given power based on their lord. The more powerful the lord is, the more likely they will have courts full of attendants. Most noble vampires maintain entire courts of enthralled attendants. These fools serve as secretaries, bodyguards, musicians, lovers. Physicians. Damn, I've wrote every profession. In high courts, the condition of one's Thor reflects directly upon noble prestige. To some citizens of Vespera, enthrallment represents social ascension. The lower districts are filled with desperate individuals willing to surrender autonomy in exchange for stability, protection, physical enhancement, or proximity to power. Entire cults exist around the dream of being chosen by a He-Mark or ancient bloodline. Some families even offer children willingly to noble courts in hopes of gaining patronage. Alternatively, the lower categories of Vesperia are filled with failed Thors abandoned by the vampires incapable of sustaining them. Damn. That shit's crazy. It's been a while. Like, I made this, like, kind of general, like, when I started the roleplay, and now I'm like, okay. Let's get, like, specific. Because it's good too. Do you ever have it sometimes you can't read your notes? Like, sometimes you'll read a writing and you're like, damn, this shit's ass. I think I'm gonna capitalize... Do I capitalize Thrall? I feel like... Not really. It's just the name of something. Yeah, I'm not gonna capitalize it. I feel like it just makes it look special. I don't understand what the ruling is about, like, capitalizing stuff. Willing giving up their children to the vampire is such a big deal to be lurking in the middle of that description. Like, damn! When you change the thing with the blood between biting for sustenance and biting to gift a bit of blood of vampires make a Thrall. Yeah, so like, the way that the He-Marks and the sort of general vampire lords work is that they give their blood to their Thralls. The way that, like, so like Thralls they don't have the vampiric aspect of, like, being able to, like, I mean, you can bite a person, right? But they can't, like, they can't, like, you know how, like, nutrients work, right? It's that kind of idea is what I was going for, where it's the idea that, like, they can eat and drink people, but they won't get as much from it, as the vampire lord giving them blood. So the amount of blood gifted makes one stronger. Basically, yes. So the idea that, like, they seed power downwards. So, like, for example, thralls are kind of on a spectrum. I actually have this written down. Hold on, let me grab my, let me flick through. Where the fuck is it? Oh, okay, it's here. Okay. Thralls are on a spectrum. So the main kind of thing is that it's about the amount of power ceded to them. Can someone be written to be a thrall of someone else by getting more blood? I don't actually think I thought of that. It's actually a good question. I don't think that's how it works, but I feel like it might be like a claim, like because you've already claimed people. I mean, it's a good question to ask. I think that could definitely be like if I ever wrote like something for the world of this. I think that would be a very interesting plot point. Capitalize it if it's a proper noun, so if they're thralls in a regular way and served or slave, there's no need for a capital letter. Okay, I'm probably just gonna do lowercase. I didn't know that's the way that you did it. Like, you did it like uppercase and lowercase, like that. I had no idea like what the difference is of that. Also, I know vampire fiction is done to all hell, but I honestly, when I was started like writing this city, I literally was like, I don't care. Like, I was like, I seriously couldn't give a fuck. I want to write cool vampire stuff. That's it. That's all I want to do. Like, that's all I want to be. I want to be a vampire, baby. Hell yeah. Probably fine to use lowercase here, especially if grades of fools have their own terms. I don't think I'm going to give them their own terms. But I don't know. See, this is why I like having you guys on stream, because you're like, Strange, you're an idiot. And I'm like, yeah. In full blood, so making a thaw, the blood enters the victim's circulatory system. Hello, Jacob! Welcome! How the hell do you spell vampiric? I'm fucking up words! Yeah, I don't think it's like straight up control. Can a thrall become a vampire by getting enough blood from their owner? I don't think so. Thralls are never ever able to become vampires because they're not like... The best way to describe it is that they're not on equal footing. Vampires in this world, one can't become a vampire. You would have had to always exist as a vampire. So thralls are the closest thing to vampires in this world, basically. Everyone has some weird blood stuff going on in this world. It's kind of the main aspect of the main way this thing works. But thralls are the closest you can get to a vampire. The main idea of the city is that it's basically a vampire, like, hub, essentially, because it's one of the it's a city that doesn't there's no sunlight goes onto it, basically. So something created the vampires and their amount can only go down but never up. Exactly. But no one would ever think about killing a vampire in this universe because they're so, or in this city, because it's such a difficult idea. So vampires are their own species. Yeah, I honestly, it was a case of like humans and vampires and that's pretty much it. So yeah, but yeah, there was, I haven't really got to that point where, like, I don't want to get, like, too much into the histories of the world currently. I'm kind of just doing, like, the mechanics of the world, if that makes sense. The way this works. Vampire hub. What vibe are you kind of looking for? If it's feudal, then flowery hierarchical language can reinforce that, but if it's a vibe of capitalist blood-sucking, then maybe you go for years of seniority or something. Maybe. Can it be produced? I don't think so. Maybe. So bring me Highlander and vampire as a villain to achieve something. Maybe. I feel like maybe vampires could reproduce now you're saying that. Oh, now that gives me like fucked up, like, do you know Bloodborne where like I can't remember what her deal, but she's like the lady in white and she like birthed one of the creatures. And she's really spooky. I like the idea that like vampire birth is like really fucked up. Like really, really fucked up. I had like a concept for the idea that like vampires can basically I kind of like the idea that this is like quite a formal thing as well. So sorry, one of the concepts I had is that which I will highlight in. Yeah, I'll highlight that. Oh, that's an awful color. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the idea that when the actual it's called the Red Covenant, but that's like the high class name for it. When the Red Covenant's done, the idea that the vampire can basically control aspects of how the Thrall operates. So, like, for example, it would probably take a great deal of, like, a great deal from them. Like, I feel like, again, the blood is very important, so the exhaustion would probably be a big thing. But the idea that you could fully excise the will of somebody and basically make them, like, more docile. Or, like, the idea that, like, maybe one vampire Thrall, if a vampire told to stop doing something, it would probably be reluctant to, or it would have a bit more like of authority or like say on it. But like some Thralls are literally completely incapable of doing anything against their master's wishes. Kind of like the thing of like tranquility in Dragon Age, but like the idea that they're so mind broken they can't even do anything else. All the vampires are unique and power and ability, so there are no two which are the same. Yes, I like the idea that, like, the bloodlines, because the vampires have lived so long, the bloodlines of them are genuinely, like, quite diverse. Like, I guess, power-wise. Like, they don't have like, they don't, I kind of wanted to make it so the vampires don't necessarily have any weaknesses in this world, apart from the sun. Obviously, I guess, as a story concept, that could definitely come up, but as a world-building concept, I can't think of anything thus far. But maybe the vampire children are like more vicious animals because they cannot control their bloodlust, and that's why there aren't many of them. I feel like that's a good explanation, like why there's not a bunch of them fucking running around, because it would be a massive issue to deal with, like, basically literally feral children. thralls aren't also given expanded lifespans as well. I feel like that's one of the things I want to avoid. Thralls literally don't have extended lifespans. They are literally just, they are basically just human plus. Do vampires really like to pretend that their thralls are just their loyal friends, or is it more common for them to flaunt their control? I feel like with one of the characters that I wrote as a concept, or one of the roleplay characters, her whole deal is that she's kind of undercover. Like the idea that like she's not a the lord that coveted her, Alexon, he specifically has her as like, he covets her and pretends that she's not a thrall, basically, that he didn't enthrall her, so she can go around and do all these other things. Thralls are kind of like, I like the idea that like some of them are are flaunted, but some of them are quite undercover, because ultimately they're doing things that vampires wouldn't be able to do all the time. The idea of like a big wig vampire walking into a tavern would be quite a, it could happen, but it's quite a rare occurrence, I would say. Yeah, I think seeding will be the term that I use for this. For other things. I think I'm going to go with the idea of resonance. I'm going to keep this up. I feel like I like the idea, something I just thought of is the idea, I like the idea that, I just thought of the idea of like, maybe, it feels like a vampire that's like psychic or something. You could see the power of telepathy, like to talk to your thrall, but it's not like a common thing. I'm thinking about the terms they use, like if the relationship is like my master and the thrall, that's a statement, or if both parties refer to my covenanter, that's a very different one. I think they would refer to it as a covenant, but I think one of the ideas would be, my character currently, says my lord, or most of them say like my lord or my lady or whatever, right? Like that idea of like, because they are he-mogs, they are lords typically, so yeah. But yeah, I like the idea, like, because vampire lords are so diverse, thralls are all kind of like, again, they're sort of like the manifestation of their will, right? Or like the human plus, but the expendable version of them, basically. So the idea of like, some of them are very docile, but some thralls are like incredibly powerful as a result. Also, it's break time. I'm gonna just check my messages. So Army messaged me, hold on. Okay. Should I crack open this Pepsi? I feel like I haven't cracked open this Pepsi. Also, I'm going to forfeit my break. Actually, I'm going to open my... I have 2 minutes. I should take a break. Is that the Prince of England going to a random pub? Highly unlikely, but possible. I mean, exactly, yeah. Pepsi cracking ASMR. I'm about to fuck this Pepsi live. I'm going to fuck you. But yes. I, This setting is currently my main squeeze, because I'm playing in it as a character currently. So I kind of want to establish things. I also think, okay, so like I've been thinking, I have 2 minutes to say this. I have been thinking about writing a book. I have been thinking about it. I was working on a light novel, but I have no... It's kind of like generic high fantasy, and I'm like, I can't write this anymore. I can't do it. I just like stopped because maybe I'm just high fantasied out. Like I can read it, but I can't write it. So I was like, what if I do something dark and gritty and bloody and spooky? Like that was kind of the idea. Anyway. Let's skip. I have ideas. I have ideas. Yeah, I'm gonna make the official term seeding as well. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I do like that you guys kind of like put your heads together for this. I think it's fun. You help me out. You help me with this. Because sometimes like I feel like you guys ask the questions that I wouldn't ask myself. Because like when I feel like my writing audience will know this. When you have your own idea, it circulates in your head, but it's not necessarily always a good idea. If you need someone to brainstorm or test read, I might be available. I would love that. I actually might post this. If I make a copy of it that's attached to the MissedStrange name as opposed to my pen name, then I will put it into the Discord server and people can take a look at it. Also, does my eye keep closing? Is it because of the... What is happening? My eyes are very fucked up. Oh well, I don't care. Who gives a fuck? I gotta work. It's hard not to have confirmation bias when thinking about ideas. Exactly, that's what it is. Yeah, the idea, like, there's sort of the hand. Like, I have the discouraging voices of my parents in my head and to help me doubt my ideas, but that's neither normal nor healthy. Yeah, it's not exactly healthy. See, again, I tell you this. When it comes to, like, creativity, my parents are not the most creative unless you would consider that sort of manipulation to be an art. And so I feel like I'm kind of lucked out because all my ideas are my own. And I never feel like... My main thing is that I just feel cringe when I write stuff like this. And that's my problem. But at the same time, that's like a self-pressure, isn't it? Oh, I spelled specializing really wrong. Yeah, I like the idea that seeding is kind of... The idea that it does take, like, quite a toll on the Lord itself. Make it our problem, then. But it's still cringe. I feel like I just cringe. The thing is, how do I make it not free? Like, how do I make the idea that... Like, how does it affect them? Like... Tapping the mind recesses my mind. You have the capacity to donate blood as the Lord. Yes, but the idea that, like, what is the down, like, there's only upsides. There has to be a downside to this. Depending on the amount you lose control of unique power. I mean, basically, you're literally losing, like, the idea that, like, some idea. Maybe the idea that... Okay. Maybe the idea that the power that the Lord has is weakened, or it is entirely given away, basically. Like, if vampires are these big, bad, ancient guys, they're all gonna have, like, ancient powers, right? But then that makes it kind of weird that they would have so many thralls. What are you writing? Oh, hello, welcome Peg Maestro, what a username. I am writing some ideas for, like, a vampiric setting that I have in mind at the moment. I mean... Alright, what for? I kind of... Welcome, by the way. I am Strange. You can call me Strange, I do not mind. I'm generally kind of in the TTRPG space. I was gonna make this for a set. Initially, the idea was that I was gonna make this for a one-shot or a two-shot. Then I decided to turn it into a world-building project. And then now I'm making a world for fun. So it generally is the case of I'm not making it for anything. I'm making it to simply make something. I hope that answers your question. I know it's very strange. Very odd. Oh, that's a good idea, Marin. You never let others know that you have a new thrall because everyone knows you become vulnerable to be overthrown or taken over. The more thralls you have, the easier it gets. That makes so much sense! Because I was just thinking, like, what's the downside to this? And it's like, maybe it's just more of a social thing. Like, again, you lose power. So you're writing a novel? I'm not particularly writing a novel thus so far. I mean, again, I think I just said before you came in that I was thinking about writing a novel. I think the concept of making a world just to have it is pretty much cool. This is why you have spies with these kind of power plays. I mean, yeah, because then if you ceded power to somebody and they could just go fucking sicko mode and kill everybody, but then that means that you can't go sicko mode and kill everybody. Yeah, the idea that you would be overthrown and being taken over. Oh. Okay. So they keep... Yeah, so gaining the power of another vampire make your position stronger again. I mean, yeah, basically. Because then that makes sense that, like, it's like a political dance between them. Because then you would basically have more of a pool of powers to take from. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, I need to think about how to write that. Having more fools is a threat, but you weaken your position in some kind of way. I mean, basically. When an empire binds? I'm gonna keep calling it resonance. I'll probably change it later. Hi, Storyteller! Why'd you have to gnome me? I didn't deserve to be gnomed. How you doing, Prov? Yeah, this is why you have someone, this is why you have some calling you, obviously, Master Lord of the like, and since the fools have a limited lifespan, it's not easy to track how many each vampire has. Yeah, I do like the idea of their, I do like the idea that thralls have a shorter lifespan as well. Because I very much love the, again, Dragon Age Grey Wardens, the whole idea of, like, the idea that, like, you get these really cool powers, but then you lose, like, half of your life, basically. Are there many more documents such as this? If so, have you, what have you already done? World building, character sheet, or something similar? Mostly just, like, world stuff. Like, just, like, general concept. I have a little map. I was showing it off earlier. Sorry, this is gonna be, like, slightly uncentered. But, I have a little, like, map and everything. Like, I'm going over all that stuff. Like, I genuinely have... I am, like, quite bare bones at the beginning at the moment. Maestro. The bodies aren't made to wield those powers for a long time. Yes! Okay. I'm gonna write that down as a concept, because I'm gonna forget otherwise. Strange, just hit me up if you need some city ideas. I will. I'll message you because you've been giving me some great stuff thus far. I am an unending well of those things. I will draw upon you. Filters for like lenses by himself. Can you give me a rundown of what your world looks like so far and what type of story you're going for? I'm not writing it for like a story. I'm just world building to world. But does that make sense? The idea, like, there's not really an end goal of writing a story currently, or like a novel. It's the idea of like the fun of making a world that I could then use later, but there's no reason. Like, it's just to have my own playground, if that makes sense. But, the main concept of the world is that it's basically vampire fiction. The idea that I wanted to I wanted to build a city, like a very tight-knit city. The idea that there are these very basic like vampire lords who are trying to establish political power. I guess it's quite political now I'm thinking about it. Maybe rather than a dry lose years of life, go something specific. They might define a thrall look that makes the setting more concrete. Ah, okay. I guess, yeah, the idea like it's specific. Doing the same thing with my world could be a campaign setting, could be a fun thing. Yeah, the idea of like you're just making a world for the sake of making it. I feel like it has to be a decay of the mind and body, right? Like, again, it has to be, like, kind of the Grey Wardening thing of, like, they literally... the Grey Wardens have the cooling, I'm pretty sure. Deteriorates. I always spell that world wrong. It deteriorates, that's how you fucking spell it, stupid. So, like, they're dead people walking, but in more ways than one. Basically, yeah. They exist in sort of the crux of being a human and being a vampire. I wouldn't describe them as, like, undead. I guess they're the most undead. I have to go out with my puppies. Ah, take pictures for me of your doggos. So I have to leave you unsupervised. I'm supervised. There are people here. Like, you can even transfer a lot of those vampire tropes, chalky skin and such, to thralls, but the vampires themselves have more subtle tells. So the idea of, like, you take the tropes that apply to vampires and give it to thralls instead, I actually think that's kind of interesting. The idea, like, the vampires are, like, beautiful. They're like, the beautiful ideals of vampires, and then the thralls are, like, fucked up. Like... Yeah, and while the thralls are the ones that are being withered and bestial. Yeah, withered, I guess is a good word. Sunken eyes, unsettling pallor, dry lips, yellowish sclera with pale eyes, is that kind of stuff? Or is that too zombie? Like, I think that's zombie. I feel like that makes sense. And maybe like the idea, like, when a thrall hasn't eaten in a long time, they look way fucking worse too. Which would naturally make, like, a common person quite scared of them. Puppies in your Discord DMs? Amazing. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I love them. Oh, babies. Oh, they're so cute. Also, very quickly, I'm just going to... Okay. Anyway, sorry, I wanted to add something about seeding. Someone just messaged me on fucking Steam. Someone just messaged me the most, like, scam thing I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure this person got hacked. Oh, that's so sad. Will the power they have drawbacks, as in nothing is free? The stronger the vampire, the stronger their flaws? I guess, yeah, basically. Every vampire can have different flaws. I think, like, yeah, the stronger they are, the idea that, like, they gift things to their thralls, but they lose that power as a result. How do I word this? Embed, I guess. Blood essence. Yeah, blood essence is a way better term. Can a vampire force their powers back to them from a distance from their thralls, killing them that way if their need arises? Well, the idea like they could just kill their thralls like that? I think that's kind of interesting. Hey, one of the thralls think they're mostly being given power to exchange for service, but the main reason the vampires do it is to purge themselves of their weaknesses. I mean, yeah, imagine you just have like a shitty fucking power and you're like, this is so ass and takes so much energy to maintain. Fuck it. Gives it to a thrall instead. Here you go, you're super powerful now, but also your bones hurt all the time. I'm giving you my arthritis, but it comes back with the ability to open letters twice as fast. That's fucked up. Creating a thrall therefore means finishing one sort of strength on another. Oh my god. I remember Alex being... I think I remember describing him as ancient. Yeah. The idea of, like, you could make a massive court of people. Because you're a stronger vampire. Substantial core? Okay. Also, I spelled so many things wrong while writing that. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna expand on the idea that Merrin was talking about before he left. The idea of, like, they don't openly announce it. Idea that an ancient vampire would just give a fuck ton of power to like one person basically, but maybe guys, but they would still have like quite a large court of people who were not thralls, and they would basically have like I guess a wolf in sheep's clothing of like a court basically, where it's like, these are all my lovely thralls, and they're just too fucking scared to go against the wishes of their masters. But they're not actually thralls for that reason. You have, like, one fucking guy who's just, like, mega hench. That would be quite an interesting political thing to go against. So sorry if I'm not as talkative. I'm very much more writative than talkative in this moment. I honestly don't think I'll be able to go on for much longer. Is it, like, mob bosses? I mean, basically, yeah. Seeding, seeding. Oh my god, I keep seeding. The idea that, like, a vampire lord would maybe keep some of their... The idea that, like, vampire would, like, they would give up, like, their supernatural strength to somebody else, basically. It could just be that there are a bunch of thralls who are just carrying floors while there's a good few super henchmen who get the good stuff. I like the idea of, like, you just basically... As a thrall, you just get the short end of the stick, like, so badly. E.g., because I like you, I'm giving you the hangnail on my left toe and my ability to climb walls like a spider. I do kind of like the idea of, I do like the idea kind of when a thrall dies, the power... Perhaps instantaneously? like the idea that if a thrall dies, the power does return back to the Vampire Lord. But there is a reason to get rid of... Like, there is... If they become useless for whatever reason because you sort of didn't exercise your will over them, you can just kill them. Like, fuck it. Let's start again. Like, do over. May have... A lord may perhaps... Dozens of enthralled servants. And warriors. I kind of like the idea of like an old man vampire having like a fuck ton of people at his disposal. Influential. Oh dear, my fucking keyboard just lagged out for a second. I was like, no, this is the end. No more writing for me. I've been banned from writing. Identify? Begs the question, and I've written that. The idea of, like, if a lord can kill their thrall, or maybe it has to be, like, a specific way they have to do it. Because it's a covenant, right? Thinking about this concept, the idea of like when a Thor dies, the power does return to them. But then that if you've seeded it, then maybe it's lost forever. Maybe it has to be an over time thing. Or maybe it's just entirely lost. Breaking the covenant instantly returns the floor they transferred to the thrall while the power only trickles back. Yeah. But the idea of like other lords would kill your thrall. Or they would kill you. Because that means that you never will get that power back. I might have to think about this. I mean, maybe that would be true of, like, weaker thralls. I don't know. Now I'm thinking. I do like this aspect of, like, if you kill the thrall, it won't return to you. I might have to think on that. Look, if you make a bunch of weak guys, well, if the floors snap back, then killing a vampire's thrall is pretty debilitating for them. I mean, yeah, if it's just the floors, I guess, yeah. Right, I'm gonna write this last section, and then I'm gonna dip. Because oh, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna write this last section and then dip, because I, have a great desire to play The Sims, currently. I was ready to pee. That's also a good reason to end stream. Resonance from mine, also fucking abundant. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. I don't want there to be a break. Ah, I'm gonna go pee. Damn it. If it's a short break, then I'll go to the bathroom, because I'm just torturing myself by doing this. Which is entirely my fault. Right. I will be back in a moment to go to the bathroom, and then I will continue onwards for another 20 minutes, because I need to pee. It's my fault. Okay, I'm back. God, I need to go to the bathroom so badly. I don't know why I torture myself by not doing it. I'm like, I don't need to go to the bathroom. And then my tummy hurts, and I'm like, oh dear. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. Anyway. God, sometimes when I get so into writing, I just spell everything wrong. And then I come back and I'm like, damn, what is this bitch talking about? Okay. Maybe. I'm just spitballing the idea of, like, there is basically no net benefit for a thrall to kill their master. Okay. That's a very large concept idea. Okay, Control Alt 2. I was thinking that it is kind of like a paradox, the idea that they literally have to live by sort of the idea of like a contradiction? Is it a contradiction? The more fools they possess, yeah, the greater their power over others. Yeah, the best power they personally retain. Thought from the break, do the vampires think of their power as coming from a great covenant or whatever with some godlike entity? The idea of the vampires is basically that they are the first race. Humans came secondary to them. The idea that they've existed before. Like, oh god. Maybe this is the thing, I'm working more on the thralls, but it does give me some idea of thinking about the vampires themselves. Also, I should probably rename this. This is 4 pages. Damn, I didn't write that much, to be fair. I mean, I did write that script. I did edit my scripts, too. I wrote 1,000 words. Not great for 3 hours, but I'm not really as locked in as I would like to be. But that's okay. Okay, so the ideology of religion is basically that they're the first and the best part of creation and everything else is just vampires from which, basically. I mean, the whole concept of the world, at least very basic in my mind, is vampires were the first race. Before shit happened, basically the entire world was doing its thing, vampires were having a great time, and then they basically, the reason that they're confined to the city is that it's one of the last places that isn't affected by sunlight for whatever reason. There's this thing called the Long Veil, and basically it blocks out the sun in this area. Think of like Barovia from Cursed Strahd. The idea that like, it's its own domain that has no sunlight basically attached to this area. The vampires, obviously, want the entire world to be dark as it used to be so they can roam around and do things. But of course, there are now humans, so human populations do exist. But for the thing that I'm making, I'm only focusing on this city, basically. For now, at least. I could definitely expand it to a whole world thing, but it's why the vampires here are so, like, territorial and stuff. It's the idea of, like, the political tension between we literally can't go anywhere and do anything. So we have to for us to have any influence outside and get things from outside and agriculturally do things and win fights and etc., we need to have these. If they think of themselves as the real masters, they probably think that they brought the sun on themselves somehow, possibly by warring with each other. Maybe! It definitely makes for an interesting, like, creation myth. The idea of, like... I like kind of the idea, even, of, like, if they're the first race, there's a vampire who's like, hey, I want to harness the power of this, of the thing outside of like the darkness, and then just fucking everything up for everybody. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna write anymore. I don't think I'm gonna write anymore. I think I'm done. As in, like, for today. I think I have enough ideas to encircle in my head, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with what I have. I'm pretty happy with the beginnings of these ideas, and also because I want to physically write these down as well, so I'll probably copy them into my book soon enough. But that means, because I have no games I want to play, and I usually keep Sims to myself, it's my game, that I'm going to find somebody to raid. And that means Armia's live again. I'll raid Armia again. Why not? I haven't been streaming as much. Let's raid Armia. I'm trying to help Armia get to partner, by the way. Just so you know. So if you see me do a lot more Armia raids, that's why. I'm gonna try and get Armia to partner, and we're gonna help her achieve her dream, because she loves streaming. So I will try my best. So if you can lurk in her stream, that would be amazing too. Have a great rest of your day, and oh, I didn't work my short story stuff. Lol. I ain't doing that. And I guess I will see you whenever I see you next. And I am going to disappear until Wednesday, and then we'll come back with Grand Blue. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Thanks for the stream. You're welcome!